Hi everyone and welcome to another video. Thanks again for those who took the time to watch my last video and give it a thumbs up, and especially those that subscribed and left lovely comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It's really lovely to hear from everyone, from other people as well. So I did say in my last video that I was going to talk about how and why I have osteoporosis, but I thought it would be better to do a follow-on as to how I deal with my bowel condition and the things that I put in place on bad days. So yeah, for me, every day there's always something going on, whether it's, you know, the pain's really bad or whether it's just my normal is nowhere near normal to anyone else. But then what define normal, isn't it? It's one of them. So, but yeah, the first thing and foremost, when I have a bad day, all I want to do is lie in bed and just shut the world out, but it's the worst thing possible to do. So obviously with my job, I get up, I go to work, and straight away, as soon as I get my body moving, if I'm not working, going to the gym really helps. I always do certain like yoga stretches every morning, which, you know, helps for a moment of time, but you know, in the long run it will help. Being in work, being around my clients, chatting, it, you know, it really does take your mind off. And I always find if I've got a moment, I just really breathe and focus. The pain always starts here with me, always. I really focus, like breathing deeply into that area. And then, yeah, you've just got to try and stay positive. It is hard, and please don't get me wrong, I do have my moments where I'm like, oh, I'm sick of it, especially when it's really bad. But what can you do, basically? You've just got to get on with it as much as you can, which I do very well, I must say. I pat myself on the back. Yeah, so diet is imperative, and I've learned, I mean, it's taken me years to deal with my problem via diet, but at the same time as well, I can have a day where I eat really well, and then the next day I can still be in agony. So, but I know myself that eating better makes me feel better. So that brought me to why I went plant-based, which I'll talk about more in a moment. But yeah, the last thing I feel like doing is drinking water when my tummy's bad. I don't feel like anything, to be honest, but water, I just have to just force it down. I find I love herbal teas. I'm tea obsessed. So drinking really nice herbal teas really helps as well. And I've only nailed this one with things to eat, because to be honest, I don't really fancy anything. When I do, it's the wrong things that I do fancy. But obviously that can't happen, because that'll just make the badness go on for longer, and I want it to settle as quickly as possible. But making it really easy for your digestive system is what works for me, and I'm sure it would help with others. So you try not to eat complicated foods, so eat one thing at one time. So I found that is my saviour is really ripe bananas. So if I wait until I'm really hungry, because I just don't fancy it beforehand, and then I'll eat some bananas, and in time, you know, my tummy will settle. But it's, you know, you've just got to go with it and do not stay on your own and be miserable. Basically, it's hard, but that's what I find in any way. So with diet, so it was last year and I had to do something. So I've been researching into the vegan diet, and I thought, I didn't eat much meat anyway, only chicken and I had fish. But yeah, so I looked into it and I thought, right, I'm going to try it for 2 weeks. So I gave it a go and I've never looked back. It is the perfect diet for me. I love my veggies. I eat loads of fruit. So it just worked great for me. And then it did definitely, certainly help with my stomach pains. And over the time I've looked into it more and more because I love doing my research, and I am fully vegan now. The animal industry, it's destroying the planet, it's destroying health. But yeah, that's more for another video. So yeah, but the last few months the pain has been creeping back in again. I'm constantly under care at the hospital. I've got an amazing consultant. I'm just really, really lucky and blessed to have him on my team, or on my side, should I say. So I was down London a few months ago with my friends, and the pains were just so bad. And I came home and I said, Mum, I've got to do something to change this. So I've been doing loads of research into food combining, which is major interesting, because I soak sesame seeds overnight every day. And I shot them every day, but I would put them in my banana smoothie. And looking into it, you shouldn't mix fats and sweet fruits. So I've separated the two, and already I can feel a difference. The reason why I know that's a bit random, but the reason why I do that is because it's amazing for bone health. So I do it for my osteoporosis. So yeah, I felt a huge difference. But then I've also been looking into being raw vegan. So I'm currently at the moment, well, I say I'm doing raw till 4, so you only eat raw foods until 4 o'clock, and then you can have cooked foods. But to be honest, I'm implementing it most days, all day, but I do love my crackers. So, and I've got some gorgeous crackers in the cupboard, so I'm using them up. So that's why in January, that's when I'm going to go fully raw for January and February, just to see how it is. And in the meantime, I'm trying to save for dehydrated so I can make my own crackers. Because, yeah, I make some mad recipes. I really do come up with some mad things. So in time, when I learn more how to do different videos, I will definitely post some interesting recipes for you. I don't know how I come up with these crazy things, but I love it. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing at the moment. And I can't actually believe the difference in my stomach. It's really, really helping me. That with alongside the food combining, I'm eating things I'm not mixing loads. I would always have a crazy smoothie with bananas, flaxseed and sesame seeds, making it really complicated for my digestive system, and my digestive system and my intestines don't work like they should. So it's really helping myself and listening to my digestive system. So, because obviously fats take longer to digest. Well, not obviously, but fats do take longer to digest. Sometimes I don't feel my tummy's ready to have my sesame seed shot that I have. So I wait until I do feel that I'm ready. So yeah, I mean, anyone that suffers with long-term pain, I'm sure they'll agree that you're prepared to do anything to live a happy and vibrant life. And I've got to the point now, if going raw in January and February helps my condition, then so be it. That's what I'll do. I mean, I'll never say never. I don't mean I'm never going to have cooked foods again, but I want to live as happy and pain-free life as possible, and I'm prepared to do what I can. And to be honest, I'm loving it. I'm dead excited. I'm really, really excited to do it, because the difference I've felt already, I'm on permanent medication for my bowel, and the future goal is to try and come off that, because the research I've done, I've seen that people coming off medication. There was an older woman, 75. At 65, she was riddled with arthritis and had osteoporosis. She went raw, and now she's clear of both. That can be me. Yes. So yeah, that's how I deal with what I eat and things like that, and why I went plant-based. So when I did my bad days, I'm only human, I do struggle, but then I just think back to how I was when I was in hospital. I had tubes hooked up to me. I never, ever, ever thought I would get to this position now, physically and mentally. And a lot of it is coming to terms with what happened to me. And I think for years I didn't. And then obviously my shoulder, that just set me right back. But these last few months, I can hand on my heart say I've really come to terms with everything that's happened to me. I've come to terms with the condition that I've got, and I'm using it into a positive, which is why I'll put this channel on. So I remember it was in the October, my sister, after my bowel operation, my sister and I, we went to Mallorca for 2 nights to stay with my mother because I'd missed my holiday in the July because I wasn't allowed to fly. And I bought one of those bikini bather things because it would cover my scar, because I hadn't come to terms with it, so I didn't want anyone else to see it. But it's funny now because I absolutely love my scar. I used to look at it every morning and cry because it reminded me of the trauma I'd been through, and now I love it because it's the reason why I'm alive, and it's the reason why I'm here and I'm on this journey, which I'm really excited about. Like I'm like doing loads of research on like different raw recipes, so I'm, you know, come January the 1st, I'm going to be fully on it, and I can't wait to share it with any of you, with everyone. And if anyone's got any questions or anything, please do ask. But I'm currently at the moment as well sprouting sunflower seeds and sesame seeds. No, sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds, sorry. I'm going to fully sprout them so they're like a bit leafy. And I've also got in the fridge cultivating some vegan sunflower seed probiotic yogurt. So I'll show you how to make all that where my friend shows me how to do it, because I'm not sure how to do it in a minute. Yeah, anyway, so I'll end it now. My next video, I will certainly talk about my osteoporosis and how and why I've got it. But anyway, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Take care, bye.